Hello guys, welcome to this video. In today's video we'll be talking about what is called ternary operators. Okay, now last video we talked about the if statement, else statement, and else if statement, which you can see on my screen here. Today we're going to talk about ternary operators. What are exactly are ternary operators? Ternary operators are just a simple understanding, just a way to represent your if else statement or condition in a single line. You know, as you can see here, everything was done block by block. You can see here. Okay, let me use a as you can see here, everything was done block by block. But is there a way for us to represent this in just this is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4. This took us 4 lines in our environment. But is there a way to reduce this line to just one? Yes, it's possible. So let's use this idea of okay. Okay, this is our lesson. So let me name here. We have ternary operation. So this is ternary operation. This is which is our today's video. So how can we do this in one single line? If we are to run this, the output is going to be not running. So let's say we want to get this not running, but everything to be done in one single code. To do this, we'll just create a variable called or one, like let's say one. Remember, I can name your variable anything of your choice. I want to print running. So this is how I'm going to do it. We first start with the output you're expecting. Okay, if okay, let me put this guy on top. If name is equals to what? Is equals to Peter. Okay, else print out not running. Okay, let me comment this. I remember we did 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code, but how come we're able to achieve this in one line? We know that now okay, let me copy this guy. Let me not just read this guy. You know, in this script, in this our code, we're able to the output was not running. So which is similar to this, but this was able to take us 4 lines of code, but we can do it the same thing here to get 1 line of code. What does this actually mean? Let me explain it. So running, if name equals to Peter, so like saying print running if name equals to Peter. Hope it's not confusing. So I'm going to print out this guy if this guy is true. Else print out this guy. So let's run it. What's here? 1 line. Before I run it, I want you to try to, if you can pause this video, try to understand what we did here. What we did here was to print out running if name is equals to Peter. We know that name is John. So since here is just like saying John. You get? Not like saying is John equals to Peter. This is sign for equals to, which is used for comparison operation. You see, is John equals to Peter, which is known. So this guy is going to run first. Let me turn it back to name. So what do we get here? You see, nothing, which was the same thing we got here. But here we saved a species in our environment. You can see here we're able to save 3 species of line. In most ideal time, this is not much used due to it can become a little bit complex and a little bit buggy. And it's harder to understand at times when it becomes a little bit complex. But this guy is well structured in block. It's easier to understand and implement. But while this guy might take a little bit less space in our environment, but when things become bigger, it becomes a little bit technical to or harder to understand. But we're able to achieve the same thing here. Just one code. This is how ternary operations are being achieved and how they are done. So let me do one more example. Name. Okay, let me know his name. Let me say x is equals to 59. Okay, let's say if x greater than 50, is it true? That is, we know that x is 58, just as saying 58, is it greater than 50? We know is yes. So this guy is going to be printed out. If it's false, which is going to be handled by this else, so it's going to print out not one. But in our case, since this guy is true, this guy is going to be printed out. So let's see that. As you can see, we got running on our screen, which means that this guy is true. So there are a lot of technical, that's the advanced way to use them ternary operations, but I think we are going to stick to this as of now. And in our future videos, we improve more and more. I'm going to understand and appreciate ternary operations. So this is the end to this video. Please, if you find the video helpful, don't forget to subscribe. You can also share with your friend who might be reading this video. Please, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.